Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised.
You pled guilty for the charges for the dentist?
No, I never even went to court for that.
What is that about, though? Why is your dentist trying to sue you?
So I told you about that. I never went to court for that. And I actually told him, what I said is, hi, Pax. What I told, let's battle while we talk.
Yeah.
What I told the dentist was very simple. When I got the procedure done, and this was years ago. This was like, maybe 2011, 2012. I don't know, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
I went to go get a root canal done, right? At the time, my husband was working and I was under his insurance, health insurance. I got it done. Boom. I gave the insurance. Boom. I had my copay, which I don't even, it's so many years ago. I don't have the proof of my copay, but you pay a copay.
Yeah.
Boom. Months passed and my husband left the job. Right. So then the insurance, we were no longer insurance under that company, et cetera, et cetera. I got a letter from the dentist like maybe a year after saying that I owe them $3,000 and some change. And I was like, what? No. So I went back to the receipts of the copay because I had a checkbook at the time. I wrote out a check and I paid and I sent them that. And I'm like, I paid my copay. What are you guys talking about? Then they said, oh, well, we ran it through the insurance. It didn't go through. And I said, okay, well, when did you run it? So I don't know if people know the people that work for these, corporations that do insurance.
Yeah.
If you don't run it at the time and you wait, there could be a possibility that once the insurance expires or it's no longer active, then boom, it's going to come back to me, right?
Yeah.
So they told me, well, it didn't go through. And I said, well, yeah, my husband's no longer there. It's a year later. Boom. So then they said, oh, well, now, it falls on you and blah, blah, blah. I said, well, no, I'm not paying you. If I paid my copay and the insurance was at the time, it's not my fault. You guys didn't charge it. So then they said, well, we're going to have to settle this then a different way. And I said, okay, we can settle it. Take me to court. Do what you got to do. I have my receipt for my copay. And that's that.
Ooh. Okay.
That's it.
Wait, so is there any other, they said, a question my chat asked here, how many lawsuits are open and for what?
Okay, so that's not one lawsuit because obviously I would have went to court and that was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So if there would be a lawsuit, I would already have went to court for that and whatnot. I never went to court for that.
Yeah.
I never pled guilty, none of that, ever. Okay, so that's out of the ballpark.
Yeah.
The second thing they said is I have supposedly all these lawsuits from a chassis company for my trucking company.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
What happened with that is I disputed with the chassis company for they were trying to charge me $105,000.
Damn.
I looked through my charges and I said, you guys are charging me multiple times for equipment that I already paid for. So they were like double, triple charging me. When me and my team went through everything, we came down to the fact that it was almost half that we owed them, not $105,000.
Yeah.
So we kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We went to court. No, their lawyer did a levy or whatever on my account. They took out $105,000 from my account. I disputed that. I showed my proof to the court. And the judgment was settled in $55,000, which was completely paid for. And then after that, they returned the levy, $105,000 back into my account.
Damn.
So here's the proof of that. Shots that you guys need to take. Okay, guys? Everybody, get ready. Okay, so this is when, let me see. Okay, look at this. Damn, you can't really see it. How can you see it? Can you see that or no?
Yeah, we can kind of see it. It's just maybe like the sides are cut a little bit.
Hold on, let me see if I could do it a different way. So, is it enhanced? No. Well, how can I do it with my finger? I mean, with my hands.
That I don't know. Usually, I just always crop it enough to the size.
Oh, green screen. Okay, like this. Okay, so what is it?
Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay, so this is when they took $105,000 from my bank account. You see that right there, legal order. 105,000. They levied from my account. Blah blah blah. Whatever. That's when the court order first came into place.
Yeah.
Then, what is this? Come on. Oh my God, now it's not letting me click it. Hold on. Then, what is, you guys see what that says? Or that's too small? I cropped it.
It's a little like blurry.
Damn, what the freak?
What is that one that you're showing?
This one is basically saying that
Oh, thank you.
everything was paid in full. Okay, you know what? Here, this one's better. Why is it so blurry? I hate this.
Maybe it'll look better just like how you had it, like that.
Okay. Do you see what that says?
Thank you for your time and attention in handling this matter and your judicial. Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Is it, what does it say? Fully satisfied, right?
Yeah. Location.
Mark Tram, which is the same person.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna send the. Wasn't there like wasn't allegedly like some sort of like truck driver that came in and or like somebody that worked for you trying to expose you, or like a worker?
No.
No. Okay.
This was 105,000 that they took. This was basically saying that the levy is to return back to me. See, look, okay, this is the notice saying that it needs to come back into my account after I pay the $55,000 in full.
Yeah.
This is me paying for the 55,000. Do you see the amount here or no? Let me try to turn it. Wait, what is this little background thing?
That was the other one you had prior. I think it glitched.
Hold on. Did it glitch? Enhance. Okay.
Wait, you said that there wasn't, because I thought there was an employee that went live allegedly and that was trying to like speak about the trucking company or something.
There was no employee that did that. Never ever an employee. Okay. This is everything stating, and I'm gonna post this actually. I'm showing you now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still make a video and I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post all of this. Okay. Just to clock all these shows. And if you guys don't forget that Carol C said once I post the truth about that I don't owe money, that I don't have active lawsuits, that this was all settled, that she will apologize to me. So make sure we remember that, okay? Make sure we remember what she said when she said she's gonna apologize to me if she's wrong, which obviously she is.
Yeah.
What else?
Let me see. Someone here said, I'm just reading the question. I don't know if this is true or false. That's what we. They said, ask her what tea does her pastor from church have about her? What is that about?
My pastor doesn't have no tea about nothing. What the heck? I know trolls have been trying to reach out to him, like trying to say things, but my pastor, what can my pastor have about me?
Yeah.
What is there? The thing is that a lot of you like to talk and I don't see any proof of nothing. Like you guys just believe what people say, and none of it is true.
Yeah.
My whole bank account thing.
Yeah.
This is my Bank of America card that I had since I was 15 years old.
Can we see the back of it?
And this is my card. Okay, you see? Carlos Soria. It's so old. My bank account is still so open and so old that I've never changed it to my married last name. Like that's how the heck. Oh, my BMW registration. What does that say? Expires when?
Oh, Okay, you're on to date with the registration.
What else? What else rumors were they saying?
Let me see. Some of these are out of order, but I'm still gonna ask them the way I got them. They said, "Why is she having hookah at a meet and greet where there might be underage kids?"
There is no underage kids over there because you have to show ID to get in.
Uh
Um, and I'm not having any hookah. I don't do hookah. I don't condone hookah. That's if people do that, that's on their own.
huh.
But that's just what the lounge has. That has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
And
How'd you
again, you need to be 21 and up to get into that place. So if you're not 21 and you don't show ID at the door, then you're not getting in.
Someone said, "How does she feel about seeing Joel run back to gift Ash, or she doesn't care anymore?"
Joel is his own person. One thing about me, and the reason why 10 of my mods, like, heartbreaking, like how her people left her. The reason why my people never left me is because I don't expect anyone to do anything for me. I don't harass people. I don't stalk people. I don't try to control people or gifters to do anything for anybody. Gifters should come in here and have fun, and they should be able to gift whoever they want. If Joel wants to give $5 million to Ashley, that's his business. That's not my money. That's his money. But the day that he ever comes here and he gifts me or whatever he's done in the past, maybe he doesn't want to do it anymore for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was just with me 2 days ago and he was blessing me, and I appreciate him. And I will forever be thankful, and I will never disrespect him because he blessed me, and I would never ever come out of my mouth to curse out, disrespect, body shame anybody who has done any type of blessing for me at all. If you ever see me clocking anybody, and when you guys see little clips, it's because people come for me on my comments, and then I'm responding back to them. I'm never just doing it out of my own.
So my question is, well, there's two. Remember, there's that gifter girl. What was what happened with that gifter girl? The one that allegedly that she had cancer or something like that. Remember her?
Yeah, I went on live and I showed the receipts for that as well. I showed all of my text messages with her. So me and her didn't have a falling out because of any type of gifting situation. She actually, I gifted her like 300,000 coins because I wanted to bless her when she had her one little battle, because she was mainly a gifter. Yeah. But the reason why me and her fell out was because of the fact that she was upset at me. Thank you so much to all the gifters, guys. I'm sorry I'm not thanking you. Yes. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you. She was upset at me that the ex fling that she was with, the guy, the guys that she was sending all these pictures to, he was my friend before her. So she thought that by being my gifter, I was gonna cut off my friend and not talk to him because he didn't want her. Yeah. And I told her, like, that's my friend. Like, I don't just say, you're like, you're my friend, I'm gonna cut you off because Ashley wants me to. Yeah. I'm not that type of person. Like, money has nothing to do with friendships. So she got mad and she cut me off, and then she started going on a rant, trying to find every little thing to make me look bad. And she said that I was basically sharing my life to her when she was sick. Yeah. But I showed you guys in the message that she wasn't in the hospital, and she never told me that she had cancer. And as a matter of fact, she was driving. I also have that text message. So she lied about that. And then I never leaked her pictures ever. And she doesn't have proof of that. She didn't show proof of that. There is no Discord that I ever leaked anything on. Those pictures were sent to me. And as a woman, I would never, ever do that to any other woman because she has a child. The fact that she sent that to another man, I mean, she should not be doing that. Nobody should be doing that. Don't trust girls. Don't trust men with your pictures. Yeah. But for her to say that I leaked it, I would never do something like that.
Somebody said, they were saying that the reason they thought it was you because, like, you would say it a day before, and then out of nowhere the next day they come out. You know what I mean? So that's why people kind of like try to connect the.
No, and I get it, because in the moment I was kind of like, tread with me lightly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, I did say that, but I would never, ever, ever do that to any woman ever. That's crazy to me. That's another level of petty, and I don't think that's too much.
Yeah. Okay. And then whatever happened? Like, what's the main beef? Because you and Heartbreak kind of go back at it every other time, like in comments or like little shades. Like what really occurred like between you guys that like struck the beef between you guys?
She got mad because I started battling Ashley. And basically, like she always does, she wants to control everybody just like the rest of her gifters. And because on the rest of the streamers, like now she fell out with Dustin, she fell out with Triple T, she fell out with AJ, she fell out with everybody that she battled because they don't do what she says. So at the time she was like, oh, you know, she got beef with me and this, that, and the third. And I was like, I didn't know Ashley. I didn't know anything about Ashley at all. But Ashley came into my life and she asked me if I wanted to battle. And I said, okay. So she got mad at that. So then she started, you know, gathering with the ops, with Ennis to Menace and all these pages to try to like come for me because of that.
Oh.
That's it.
All right. They said, now let me look on this side. Ash Trevino accused you of neglecting your kids. What's your side of the story?
Neglecting my kids is crazy. So again, and I'll say it for the millionth time, again, for my supporters. I was
Can I ask you about the first case that came out? Basically, what was that one about? That you like your first, that allegedly there's some documents that you're neglecting or something. What happened with that first time?
Oh, the child neglect, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know too much about that one.
So when I was 18, like I said, I used to garden. If you guys know what gardening is,
Yeah,
I used to garden all the time. And back in my day, 2008, it was illegal. It was very much illegal. And so I used to put my son to bed. He was 8, 9 months old at the time. You know, put him in his crib, go to sleep. I used to go on the front porch, chill with my friends, and be out there for a couple hours when my baby was sleeping. And that's what happened one night, you know, and they called the cops on me, and the cops came. My baby was inside. I was outside the house. I got in trouble. They called CPS. I tested positive for gardening. So I had to do probation, and I had to do parenting classes and all of that. But I never, ever, ever lost my son or chose gardening over him. Right then and there, I was even though I was 18 and I was dumb and I was still young, I chose my son, and I chose from that day forward to give that up because I wanted to keep my son and do right.
Yeah,
and that's what I did.
But I used to garden too, and how come people here are saying why was it over 5 hours? They said it was over 5 hours.
Well, it wasn't confirmed. It was over 5 hours. That was on the police report of what the landlord said.
Oh, okay.
So the landlord said, they asked him, oh, how long was she outside? And he said, like 5 hours. I don't remember. I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you, oh, it was 2 hours. I don't know. But all I know is I put my baby to sleep in his crib because I'm not going to do it in front of him. Yeah. And I was outside on my porch with my friends for a while. Yeah. And I did that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long it was. I can't tell you. But that was on the police report.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody who give. They said also
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Another situation about an elderly. What's up with that situation?
Okay, that right there is the biggest lie, and that one gets me upset because never will I ever touched any elderly person in my life ever. Menace to Ennis, you know, being the false lawyer that she thinks she is. She saw on the stop. Thank you. She saw on the charges, right? So there's an umbrella. I don't know if you have any law majors in your chat. Hopefully, I have some here. But under the umbrella of child abandonment, neglect, and it says caretaker or whatever, child abuse caretaker, right? Caretaker doesn't mean elderly. Caretaker just means that my son was under my care. Paralegal. Okay, so the neglect of me, doing what I did, fell under that. Okay, attorney here. I would love to bring you up, attorney. I would love to bring you up, but I can't because we're in a battle. Okay. But they basically that's what it is. There's no such thing as elderly abuse in that whatsoever.
Did you ever do jail time for anything?
I got locked up that night, yes. And CPS was called, but no, I didn't do jail time.
So you were just there for like a little bit and then left right almost right away.
Yeah. And then also I did I had another charge that was for identity theft or something like that.
What's that about?
That's when I was 20 and I tried to get a fake ID with my friend's name and I got caught because we were stupid and we were high and we were doing it in the court like dummies. And that was that.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, at least you know what I'm saying. At least you had mixes. Some of the, you know what I'm saying. Like, and you saw like you changed a lot. They said, what about the rumors about her stepson? Because I think the baby mama came out no or something like that too.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like all these, you like because they can't really find people that hate me in real life. I get along with my family very well. I'm very close to my family. I'm very close to my mom. I'm very close to my dad. My entire family. I'm very close to my church. They know my testimony. They know my past.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find anybody except the bitter baby mama, right? So finally they found her and she thought she was going to do her big one and come on here and say that, you know, I'm this way, I'm that way. She didn't even accuse me of anything because she can't.
Yeah.
I have paperwork to prove that I had custody of my stepson and I raised him. So recently, you know, my stepson is almost 22. You know, she got into his head and she was like, oh, I'm struggling. I need your help. So instead of him going to school like he was supposed to, she basically convinced him to quit school. And now he's working to help her with the bills. But my mother took out a student loan for him under her name to help him out because he was living with my mom at the time.
Yeah.
And like I said, my husband and I raised him and we had custody of him. So she had nothing to say. Actually, after that, she deleted her page because I was showing proof that, you know, my stepson has always been with me.
Yeah. Damn.
Thank you, Black Queen.
So your stepson, they still have like a good relationship, the real mom?
Yeah, well, the whole life, she basically abandoned him. We took care of him. We paid for everything as we should. And I love him so much. But recently, like I said, she got into his head because she said she needs help with bills. And now, you know, she's like, they talk because he's working and he's giving her money. Yeah. So she's doing what she can to keep him happy. You know what I mean?
Damn, okay. They said here, do you think Ash is using your personal life for clout? Like, yeah, like sometimes she throws like little digs and stuff about like your personal life. Do you think she's like doing that for clout?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Ashley is just very airheaded. She doesn't really know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she says. But the time that she was with me here, I'm not going to talk about bad stuff. But the one negative thing that I will say that is a fact is that she's very, I don't think, how can I say this? She's not humble, right? I think that she thinks she's better than everyone.
I was about to ask that because when I was talking to RF earlier, who was it? No, GTA. Sorry, GTA said that when they were hanging out, that she would kind of make it about like me. Look at I have more views than you on this live, and yada yada yada. Is that how she is in person?
Yeah, like in real life. Damn, you took my streak. In real life, she's like that. Like I thought it was just like, oh, you know, like she puts up a front because she gets defensive because people, you know, come for her. Hold on. Vibe Queen sub, Velma, Afan, Jennifer, Paula, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you, my babies. Yes, arrogant. I was looking for the right word. Arrogant. She's very arrogant in real life. So of course I'm not rude. I was trying to be a good host, especially for her kids, not so much for her, but mainly for the girls. And I wanted to make them feel at home. And that's what she was saying. She was nicer to my kids than her kids. Of course, I should be.
Yeah.
It would be concerning if I was mean to her girls, but I wasn't, you know? But she's very arrogant. Like in real life, when she's off the cameras and off everything, she's very like she thinks she's like better than everyone. She walks around like with this attitude of like, don't touch me. Like And that's the only thing I didn't like about her. And I was kind of like, girl, like, do you really see yourself in the mirror? Like, like pipe down, humble yourself, you know? Yeah, she does have that superior mentality. And that's the only thing I didn't like about her, because I'm not like that.
Yeah. They said, why do you think Ash is so invested in your parenting choices? Is there history there?
No, I think that she was actually, if you guys hear the multiple clips where she said, oh, you have a perfect family and you have perfect kids and you have a perfect home and you have a perfect marriage. And she was trying to kind of use that as like a joking way.
Yeah.
But behind all that, not that I would say she's jealous. I don't like to say that people are jealous to me. I hate that word. I hate that like way
I was
of
about to
thinking.
say, it sounded like she was jealous. Me saying that.
People say that, right? And I don't like to say that. But I would like to say that she knows that I have a very structured, happy marriage, happy life. I have my kids are structured, they're disciplined, they do well in school. And we're not perfect by any means necessary, but she knows that in her heart, I'm doing a good job. And, you know, she was just trying to find little things to like pick at to make it seem like I was a bad mom. But in reality, the real moms know, you know, what's what.
They said, is there any truth to the rumors about you being a hands-off as a mom? Clear the air. I don't even know what that means, hands-off. What does that mean?
Hands off, meaning like I'm not hands on.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I raised my kids pretty well. I cook for my kids. I cook on live all the time. A lot of times my people want me to cook on live because they want to see how I do things. But most times I don't, because that's my personal life. That's my family time, right? But there's many times that I stay on live and people see my interactions with my children. They see my interactions with my husband. They see that I cook most 3-4 days a week. I try to cook. The other days we eat out or we go out as a family. You guys see my posts all the time. I'm out with my kids, taking them here, taking them there, doing different activities. I think I'm a pretty on-hands mom.
Okay, because I think she claimed, right, that your husband, what did they say? Ash stated that her husband raises the kids.
No.
No.
What she saw is that I allowed my kids to be around her and in whatever we were doing when I allowed it. Other than that, my kids have their sports, their church activities, and the time that it was for them to leave, it was time for them to go and do what they had to do. Yeah. My kids weren't with me 24/7 while I was with her, because my kids, I'm not gonna make my kids skip school. She came during the week. They didn't skip school to go see her. And that's why she got upset when she said I allowed my son to talk about her, because kids came to my son in school and they were telling him like, oh, she's disrespecting your mom, this, that, and the third. So my son came home and he was like, what the hell is she talking about? So when we were on live, he was just stating some things and he was like, you're not famous. I'm not going to skip school for you. That's why we weren't with you the whole time. Yeah. And when it was time for us to go with our dad, we went with our dad. What's the problem?
Okay. They said ask her why her kids don't have phones and how do they feel about it. They don't have phones?
No.
Yeah.
Right? Currently, no. So a lot of my OGs know that I purchased my son recently in October an iPhone 16 for his birthday.
Yeah.
There was requirements in my house. There will always be requirements in my house that you have to have A's and B's, chores have to be done, and you have to keep a certain grade level in school for you to keep your phone. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity.
Yeah.
So the following marking period after my son got school, I think he got like 1D, and I took his phone and I said, you're not following the requirements, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Wait, how old are they though?
Well, my oldest is going to be 18.
Okay.
And my youngest son is 15. But the thing with me is that in life, nothing is just given to you, and you're not entitled to anything, no matter how much money I have, no matter what I can give you. The name of the game in real life is you have to work for what you want. And if they want phones, they have to work for it. And if their grades are not up to par with my standards, then they don't have their phones. And that's it.
Well, I know, I respect that too, because I don't think I had a phone until I was like 17. But so I get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect.
And you know what's funny? My daughter's 9 and she has a phone. She has an iPhone 16.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the
Okay.
reason why she has it is because she's a straight A student.
Oh, respectable. Okay. They said ask her if she felt wanted to flirt with her husband or sons at one point. Did you get those vibes from her?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't think I ever got that because I think that she knows her place.
Uh-huh.
I think that if I would have maybe made it a friendly vibe, or maybe took her out for drinks and brought along my husband with me, and had that type of energy,
Uh-huh.
maybe she probably would have tried to. I don't know, but she knew very damn well that if she ever even glanced their way in any funny way,
Yeah.
I would clock her real quick because
Did
I
you
don't
see
play
that
that.
one live video though when like I think your husband popped up and then you just see kind of Ashby like
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. I think she was just kind of like already in her little mood,
yeah.
but I don't think that she ever did that because
Okay. And then they said, how come you're always referencing like Kendrick, like the song? Are you referencing that towards her or like what?
no.
Always be singing that song.
Okay, that was kind of like a perfect moment when everything happened,
Uh-huh.
because it was like the day after the Super Bowl where me and her fell out.
Yeah.
And then when I heard that song, I was kind of like, oh, okay, Kendrick is gonna diss Drake,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm gonna be Kendrick of TikTok. So my people were calling me that, and that's kind of where that came from.
Oh, but like now you have people thinking a certain way of her though, because you know what I'm saying, like that kind of like,
I don't have anyone thinking a certain way of her. She has people thinking with her actions a certain way of her.
okay. I don't know if you want to answer this one, but some people said, what does her husband do while she's on live for the hours of the night?
So a lot of people have the misconception that I'm on live all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people just come when I'm on live, assume that I've been on live. They don't know that I just got on live or whatever the case may be. I divide my time and I say in the morning I work, then early noon I get on live, then dinner time I get off and I'm with my kids all the way up until almost reset.
Huh.
So my kids never miss a beat with me. And if I ever do stay on live while my kids are here, it's because we're doing live family things and we're just chilling, right?
Hmm.
But after reset, I do maybe till about 2 in the morning, and then I go to bed. My husband goes to sleep like around 12 anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. Me and him do what we got to do whenever we want. You know what I mean? Like if you're married for almost 19 years like me, it just you're not. It's not like you're spooning every day. You're not cuddling every day. We're no longer in that stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. They said, does she think Ash will cause problems for her meet and greet, or you think it's gonna be everything under control?
She don't got the guts.
Okay. Okay.
Ashley's a punk, okay? She's a punk. I'm just gonna say it straight up.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Somebody said, is it rude to ask if something's wrong with her neck? I noticed she can't really look to the side. Do you have like neck problems?
No, why can't I look to the side?
I don't know. Somebody just asked that. I want to throw that.
Listen, my neck movement is very well as my man.
Okay.
So let me stop.
Interesting
I'm just
analysis.
joking. I'm just joking.
Okay. Damn. Okay. So then they asked here, if it came down to it, I think I already asked you this prior, but just for the people here, that are here again, would you ever like rekindle with Ash, or you think it's like it's done now?
I don't think so. I mean, I can't tell the future. And she didn't. Our friendship literally like broke up because of two galaxies of a gifter. Mind you, Joel was in her live yesterday gifting her hundreds of thousands of coins, which that's his business.
Yeah.
But I don't think so, because I just don't think that she's mature enough to take accountability. I don't think mentally she's grown enough to actually have a good friendship, to be a good parent. Like, I just don't. So what? This sounds mean. This sounds mean, I know. And I'm not trying to meet it in this way. But it was almost like I saw her as somebody in need that needed my help, rather than somebody that, hey, we're friends, like me and you, let's go out to lunch. We're on the same mind level.
Yeah.
For me, it was more so, hey, I need to help you because you're really like you need help.
Yeah. Okay. They said ask her about Miss Gold. Have you been seeing like what like the drama recently?
Miss Gold, I feel, is very fake, and I respect the fact that she does what she has to do for her platform.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Hold on, let me thank the gifters.
Yeah.
Afna,
Aura, thank you everybody. Ernie, MD, thank you so much. Everyone's showing love.
um, unlike the popular opinion, people are like, "Oh, Miss Gold, Miss Gold, Miss Gold, Miss Gold." Cool. I respect her fans. I respect that people love her for who she is or whatever the case, her music, etc., etc.
Uh-huh.
But I just think that she's young. She's young, and like the internet kind of got to her, and she's almost like it's my way or the highway, and if you don't like it, I'm cutting you off. And I just don't think that that's how you handle yourself as a friend.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think like friendships are so important to be handled outside of the platform, which is what I initially wanted to do with Ashley. And I told her not to bring it to social media and be messy, but
Yeah.
she did that and she started it. So that's when people say, "Oh, you're obsessed with her." No, I'm responding back to her bullcrap that I didn't want on live.
Yeah.
Real friends don't handle their beef on live. So that goes to show you guys that whatever was going on with her, Peka, Tampa, it was all clout, show, views, and it was not handled like real friendships.
Damn. How come you wanted Peka in the meet and greet? Like where did that idea transpire from?
Oh, that only came from because when I was in my live and I was like, "Hey, like who you guys want to come to the meet and greet or whatever?" People, like a lot of people were spamming in my chat Peka. And I was like, "Okay, maybe I'll ask her like to see if she wants to come." But that was that.
Okay. They said, how does she feel that Ash was saying she was gonna invite her husband's baby mama to her own meet and greet?
You know what? I'm excited. I hope they both get a beat down.
Damn.
You want to know why? Because they literally are the same.
Yeah. So
They
wait,
are meant to be. Maybe that will be the friendship that finally works out for her because they are exactly the same. When I went on live a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month or two ago, when I said, "Let me introduce you to the new Ash Trevino. If you guys want a new one, she's the one.
damn.
She's the one."
So wait, what beef? How did it? Because I know obviously like there's sometimes when you get a new relationship, baby mamas don't always get along with the real mom. What kind of beef are really like what started like the hardcore beef with the real mom of your stepson?
Well, when I met my husband, obviously my stepson was 2 years old when I met him. I don't know if she thinks that she was always gonna have a chokehold on my husband because they had a child together. But at the time, she was living in Hawaii, and when she found out that he was with me, and of course, my man fell in love with me real quick, real quick.
Okay.
He fell in love with me real super quick. So when she found out, she got mad. She came back from Hawaii, moved back, and she tried to get back with him, and he didn't want anything to do with her. And then 6 months later, we were married, and she was throwing the biggest tantrum of her life. And she never got over it. And that's just what happened.
Damn. Okay. But it wasn't like a home record type of situation. He was already single?
Oh no. They weren't together since my stepson was a baby.
Oh, okay.
They weren't together for 2 years already. Like my husband was single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My chat is asking, what's the age difference between you and your husband? You don't have to answer, but I'm just kind of curious too. Is it a huge age difference or like we're like
So
around?
when we met, because I know a lot of you are like, "Oh, he was a pedophile." Okay, when we met, I was 17. Okay, but when we got together, he actually was my prom date, and I turned 18 because my birthday's in June. I turned 18. He was my prom date. Then for my birthday, we spent my birthday together, and then we became boyfriend and girlfriend. And then 8 months later, we got married.
Damn, 8 months? So like you got married at 18?
Yeah. I got married at 18 with him, and he's 6 years older than me.
Okay. Was the ring fat?
No, I didn't really have a ring. We were broke. We were young and broke.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
So my mom, my mom was happy because she loves my husband more than she loves me.
Uh-huh.
And she paid for most of the wedding and everything like that. And then I got pregnant right away. So yeah.
Yeah. They said, what about Linwood? What's going on with my baby Linwood? Are you guys beefing it?
Linwood, I feel like she saw me really like start getting views, and she saw that I started getting clout. And of course, I'm not gonna ever deny the fact that I met a lot of beautiful people through Ashley.
Yeah.
I will never deny that. I will always be thankful for that.
Uh-huh.
Because I always did have an amazing team and I had big shooters and everything like that, but I never had a lot of like crazy views, and I admit that. But I think when she saw that I was starting to like climb up and I was well known and all that, she just started picking beef with me for no reason.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. All right. Let me think here. Juanita.
Leslie, Jennifer, Stanley, Kayla, Afnan, Velma, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, guys. If you're not following me, I am trying to get to 500,000 followers, guys. I'm trying to get to 500,000 followers. I'm very, very close. If you're not following me, please press that follow button if you can, guys. Also, if you can grab your heart me next to my name, please grab your heart me chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I don't mind speaking the truth. I don't mind showing you guys proof. And again, I never did this for the haters. I'm doing this for my supporters because my supporters deserve the world.
Yeah. Would you say though that a lot of the followers you have was because of Ash? Like, are you thankful for that at least?
Yeah, I did. I did thank her for that. And I said a lot of my following came from Ash.
Uh-huh.
I think when I met her, I was like I was like 200 something thousand. But then I did get a lot of beautiful people who met me, who loved me, who followed me. And, I'm thankful. I'm super grateful. Would I say that I was a nobody on this app before her? No, because I was well known, like I said, in the battle world, in the rankings. You know what it is, the rankings.
Yeah. I've learned.
I was very well known in that. I was always known as the battle queen and all of that. But I did also, though, what I'm not thankful for is I got a lot of trolls. I got like, I think thousands of trolls.
Yes.
And it gets annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. I guess it comes with it.
Okay. Well, they said ask her about recycling gifts. Do you recycle?
I don't recycle. I know that that's a rumor that was spread abroad because of my badge.
Uh-huh.
I'm a level 46 on here because I am a giver. I've always been a giver. I've always the one to give gifts to my friends in real life and then also on TikTok. So I don't know if you guys know who Ish is. Ish Tahir.
Mm-mm.
He has like 6 million followers.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, anyway, when I started being a gifter, I used to gift him a lot. Like I was a part of his team. And I started gifting him. And it was out of my own money. Because again, I have a trucking company.
Yeah.
And I started showing him love. I met new streamers. I started showing everybody love. And that's it. And there has been a few people that have turned from gifters, from being my gifters into streamers. And then if they ever have their one big battle, I went and I showed them love. It doesn't mean that they shot me 500K and I shot them 500K back. It just means that I was appreciative and I'm going to show them support for the one time,
Yeah. Damn, so you used to be like a full-time gifter, like at first?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They said, do you know how they said that one account was your husband? Your husband doesn't shoot for you, right?
No. That was another rumor spread because, apparently now big shooters that shoot for women are either their spouses, their husbands, their boyfriends, their lovers, their sugar daddies. And somebody just started with that rumor and it spread and it was like, okay. But yeah, that's not really true.
Okay. So the G Money guy, that was just a rumor, right? That's the guy that they were.
Yeah, no, he actually gifted many people on this app.
Uh-huh.
And he actually like kind of slowed down gifting me when I started battling Ash. Because again, my chat was very calm, was very like loving. We were like a family prior to me battling her. And then it got really chaotic and crazy. And a lot of my people don't like that drama, so they kind of just did their own thing, and you know. But most of my OGs always come in from time to time. They show me love and then they leave. Yeah.
I've been seeing FIFA. She be blessing her Faith. Sorry, they call her Faith.
Faith is such a blessing. She's such a beautiful person.
Yeah. Damn.
And Batman, look, Batman is here. That was my first shooter.
Damn. How come you
also said that Batman was my husband? Batman was my first shooter.
Millie a recycler? Have you seen she's been on live lately too? Like she's a real person. She ain't no recycler.
What do you mean? Recycler just means that you give back whatever you give, whatever you get.
But I'm saying she barely started getting on live. Like she was shooting, like she shot.
No, I know. I was joking. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean that. I said that she was recycling with 27 just to get on his nerves because he hates when people call him recycler.
Oh, okay.
And I just no. Millie, I actually gifted Millie when she was on live.
Oh, so you've seen her before? You saw like what she looks like and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I think that's most of my questions, actually.
I actually sent an apology to Millie. I apologized to her. I sent her a DM, and I was like, you know, sometimes with banter and joking around and all that, I said something about, oh, you're using your mom's credit card. And then, you know, I think it was you or someone told me that, you know, what happened with her parents. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. So I did apologize to her in real life because I don't want to, you know, I don't ever want to.
Yeah. No, I understand.